Oh, we're recording?
This is yes, we are recording.
Okay, good. I didn't see the red dot.
See, the red dot means recording.
Alright, so wait, I don't see it. No, there it is. I don't see it anymore. No, there it is, actually.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
where the fuck did it go? No, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, well, this is the Marco and Jackson review of Liam's Pokemon cereal review, a masterpiece.
Yes, truly.
Right, so before we begin, we prepare.
Yes. We prepared something just in honor of this review.
Right, we couldn't do we couldn't review a cereal review without indulging ourselves as well.
Yes, and I will be drinking this.
There's a fly in my bowl.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you about that before.
Fuck off. Can you hear me with the napkins?
Yeah. I was gonna say, you're gonna notice. You're either gonna notice or you're not.
I hope I would notice.
So I was gonna tell you right before, like the second before you poured the milk in.
Assuming I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's begin.
Yes. Oh, and for this review, I will not be partaking in a bowl because it's against my religion.
I guess the only plates.
What?
The platers.
No, we don't believe in culinary utensils and placement.
I'm so sorry to offend you.
It's fine. Trust me, I understand.
Oh, I should have brought my speaker. This is kind of quiet.
Oh shit. Oh god, with the sound of these are gonna make a lot.
Well, listen. This is a masterpiece for the ears and the eyes.
Yes.
So we won't need. Can we turn on subtitles?
That's actually probably a good idea. Does he have subtitles on this?
No, he doesn't.
He does not. Oh,
bro,
I gotta say, one of the slight flaws to this, one of the very few flaws.
It's an intentional design.
Yes, it's an art choice. It's an artistic choice.
It's because it's a show that you don't need to know what he's saying. It's actually not relevant. It's
what?
It's like Christopher Nolan right? At the end of Inception. You don't need to know if he's dreaming. Yeah. It's not relevant to the story.
It's for your own interpretation.
It's up to interpretation.
Fuck, man.
Alright, hold on, wait, don't swallow that till he swallows.
What?
That's what she said.
Well, no milk in there.
Oh god, I don't think I have enough milk for this.
Oh, what? Who sealed this up? Who put a seal on the milk?
Bro, it's the tamper sealant.
No, this makes it so hard.
This is such a deep bowl, holy shit.
Right, I guess what makes it a bowl. It's just a deep
but
plate.
It's so deep. Alright, hold on. Yeah, we need to swallow when he swallows. So just chew.
Oh god.
Alright, swallow.
The corn pops are popping in my mouth.
Alright, we're off.
Yeah.
God, I can't, it's all fun and games the first 5 minutes, and we're gonna be like, damn, we're really sitting here watching this.
Yeah. We're really sitting here for a half hour eating cereal like idiots outside.
Like artists. Okay.
Yeah. This is a Banksy.
Dude, the audio's gonna be filled with construction noises.
What?
The audio's gonna be filled with construction.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Look at all that emotion on my face.
Bro, it's like the end of like the 400 Blows by. It's not John Luke Godard, but it's not pretentious. Let's say it's like John. He just looked at us.
Oh,
he just broke the fourth wall. Did you even see that?
I didn't see it. This is so powerful that I couldn't even witness it. Honestly.
No, this really isn't. You got to be watching every single frame. Exactly. Every frame's a painting.
Exactly. You're so right about that. I have to say though that Super Smash Brothers envelope in the background is a pretty good subtle reference to the fact that Liam was added to Smash Brothers 2 years ago. But I gotta say, it's amazing how subtle that inclusion was.
And you can see by the Kirby emoji on the stuff there.
Yes.
That was his mentor,
Yes.
right? And clearly he has a very strong relationship with his mentor.
That is true.
Kirby.
That is true. I believe, I don't remember. What year did this come out in? 1982?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
No, not even close. 1963.
Fuck, I can't believe I had that wrong. So, yeah, he was in the midst of his training with Kirby when he made this.
No. See, the thing is, this is like this is 30 years ahead of its time.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
The man used a color camera back when that was super expensive.
Well, that's because Kirby gave it to him. I'm pretty sure this video was part of his training. Because you can see the raw emotion that he's putting into this eating, similar to how Kirby would do with his technique. Of course, it's not as like flawless as Kirby's personal technique.
Well, this is training footage.
Yeah, it's training footage, but just the amount of effort that he's putting into this, I think, makes it so much more appealing.
We're only in the first few minutes.
That is
There's
true.
a whole 30 minutes ahead of us, buddy.
That is true.
Can he withstand the slog?
That is true. That's something that many cereal enthusiasts have had trouble with. I'd say someone even
frankly,
say
I think he's going too fast.
someone even
he's
say
working
the
himself too
slog
hard.
is the brick wall that stops many cereal eaters.
Bro, it's the soggy milk.
Awful, awful.
3 pebbles is not a good choice for this bowl. By the time I get to the bottom, it's like a paste.
I should have at least bought a cup, honestly. Like anything would be better than this. I like how he overflowed his bowl with milk.
So he's going too hard in the first few minutes. He won't be able to maintain this pace.
That is very true. That I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to get as much as he can done in the beginning so that he can slow himself down later. So he doesn't want to lose control.
That's an advanced technique.
Yeah, it's very advanced because you don't want to lose control and go Ultra Instinct by accident while you're eating cereal. You see, because you don't.
Premature Super Saiyan.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, what the hell happened? Something fell.
I think
he's looking at us again.
He's looking at us again.
Oh my god,
He's staring at his soul.
bro, he can
This
see.
is-
He can see through the screen.
He picked up the bowl. I've never
Oh my
seen.
God.
I've never seen something like this before. Honestly,
This
this is another thing that I love about this is just how many risks he's taking while eating the cereal. It's truly flawless.
Truly. Oh, look at that time save.
Oh my
Did you
gosh.
catch that?
Oh my god. Was that frame perfect?
Dude, I think that was. He just saved. He's on world record pace. He's beating it by 3 ticks now.
Oh my god. I think you're right. Actually, hold on. Let me get a clock out. I don't think I actually checked. Wait a second. Didn't somebody take world record pace from him like a couple years after this? I think Kirby took world record pace from him a couple years after it. I don't know. I might have to look at the books again.
Bro,
but
I think we have to go to the speedrun.com forums,
I think so too. Yeah.
the secret forums.
Oh right. Sorry,
Oh,
viewers. You might not know about these forums, but there's a special. But
No, don't tell him. Don't tell
Oh
him.
right.
It's
I can't
secret.
tell. I can't tell him. Right.
You fool! They have eyes everywhere. That's why I wanted to go over there.
Where no one can spy down on us.
We can start releasing the juicy tidbits
The
from
director's cut.
the after hours commentary. He's looking at us again.
Oh my god.
Bro, he's
Look
staring.
at that emotion in his eyes.
Dude, he knows. He knows.
What are you yelling at?
I really hope no one just like walks in on this.
Well, there are some bikers that went by like, a couple minutes ago. I'm not gonna finish this box.
You fool! I'm gonna finish this box.
I'll
I'll finish that one too.
I can't.
Honestly, he's so humble. It shocks me.
Truly is.
Like, look at that. That's the same dresser that all freshmen are given here.
I know it really is just awe-inspiring just to see this. Like, he's even wearing The fact that he's even wearing a Star Wars shirt, the fact that he would promote Star Wars in his own work, I feel like it shows how humble he is. Just because he's a fan of...
He's real proud of his creation of George Lucas.
Of course.
Right? Like,
and in fact, I'm amazed that, honestly, I think if anyone else was in his position, they would think that Star Wars wouldn't be enough to satisfy them in their promotion of material. I think... But
bro, they would have gotten the entire Disney catalog on that shirt, but no.
Oh my god, yeah.
Liam is humble.
He truly is a humble boy.
He's proving that you don't need the fancy double-sided spoon, or like the aerodynamically perfect bowls,
right?
Or like that perfect like cereal smell consistency. He's showing you could break the world record. You could train your heart out with just a standard paper bowl, standard Star Wars shirt, and like what kind of spoon is that? Is that even a metal spoon?
I think that's plastic.
No, that's plastic.
That's a plastic
that's a clear plastic spoon.
That is incredible that he's doing all of this with a plastic spoon.
That is an F-tier utensil right there, and he's still on world record.
The fact that it hasn't been completely destroyed by the raw body heat he's giving off in this is honestly incredible.
I think he's giving it for like 420 BTUs.
I'd say something around that.
He doesn't even have a heat monitor set up.
No,
right?
no.
So we'll never know for sure.
Right. I think the fact
you can tell by how the air is just placing around his aura.
Right.
He's putting on some serious.
The brightness that's coming off of his hair, that's got to be from the small sun that he accidentally created in his room. He was telling us about that a little bit earlier. Yeah, he was
the neutron star.
The neutron star he created a little bit before this. Just for some dynamic lighting he created.
He's going for the milk refill.
He's going for the milk refill. Damn,
that's pretty late refill.
Yeah. I gotta say, it's a little flawed technique, but I can't argue with the results. I really can't.
I mean, it may be that his technique is so far ahead. We think it's flawed just because we don't know the massive time saves actually is.
You know what? I gotta agree with you on that. That's a very good point.
So is this the second or third bowl? I honestly have no clue. I was too lost in his eyes.
I think he skipped a couple bowls in like a few split seconds in between, so I don't think we can keep track.
You skipped the bowl loading screen.
Oh my god.
And yeah, this is what I'm telling you, Jack. Look at that perfect, like, lip puckering action.
I know, it's such flawless technique. You could.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this is a bot that we're watching a TAS.
I don't think a bot could be this advanced, honestly. I really don't think someone could make something like that. Like, you know how the greatest chess player in the world, he lost to the greatest chess computer in the world, right?
Oh well, but the thing about chess is a solvable game, right?
That's true.
There's only so many positions.
Right.
I think there's like
chess is
10 to the 100,000 possible states of the board.
Yeah, compared to this, chess is like,
there's a theoretically infinite amount of positions in this scenario.
You're right.
Even in that room, right? It's simply you can't create a generic algorithm.
You're right.
For serial eating.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Compared to this, chess is just bocce.
Please, chess is like tic-tac-toe compared to this.
Well, you're right, my guy. I only wish...
Oh my god, he's looking at us again.
He's doing it. Look at that fear in his eyes. He's not sure if he's gonna complete... This is the point where he was still young enough where he wasn't confident that he would complete the challenge as flawlessly as he did.
Humble to the end.
Truly is. We were talking to Liam actually earlier today, or at least I was, while he was eating a bagel. Even then, flawless technique.
Not a bagel, a bagel.
A bagel, of course. I forget how you pronounce it. He
doesn't pronounce it bagel.
It's a boggle.
A boggle, yes.
Yeah.
One of the many quirks of his character.
Yes, is it truly? He's such a unique specimen. There have been many fan theories going around about whether he's even human or not, which I would like to disprove. I would like to personally disprove. I've seen him with his skin off. He is human. I just want to let the crowd know that is confirmed.
It's a green screen, please. I mean, look at that. Could a human jaw move that fast?
I'm telling you, man, he is a human. I was talking about it earlier today. Absolutely human. It's hard to tell because of how godlike he is, but I'm telling you, he is human. Which is probably the most jarring part of it.
How are you even able to get a good look at him? You're not like, it's like looking at the sun.
So,
right? You gotta like avert your eyes.
That is very true. That is very true. So, when I saw him, I caught him in a rare act of actually drinking water, which, as a matter of fact, everybody
That's a unicorn.
everybody knows that's a rare thing only humans do. And I don't think anybody has seen it.
Humans are the only known water drinkers.
But
You can see him taking small. Oh, but he's back to handing the bowl.
oh my God! All right, back to the comments here. We're getting sidetracked here.
Yeah, he keeps looking at. Do you think he's looking at the camera? Is that? I'm not sure if I touched on this before. Do you think that's a time save, or is he intentionally setting himself back as not to break the world record too much to keep a healthy air competition? Because the man could just double fist this and be done in a minute.
That is very
right?
true.
But no one will be able to beat it. So he wants humanity to keep like pushing towards his perfectness, his perfect technique.
You know, I actually haven't considered that. I always thought that his technique was that it was faster to just use single hand. But I think you're right. I think he might be stopping himself on purpose, but by looking at the camera.
It's like you said earlier. You don't want to accidentally go Super Saiyan like right off the gate.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. You know,
I think that's him like cooling himself down.
Right. That's him stopping himself from going too far beyond. What the fuck is this video?
I'm still laughing at the freaking water drinkers. Only
No, not the fruit pebble.
not the fruity pebbles.
We're all gonna die.
How many calories am I ingesting? Did you just say something? Oh my God, where's he going? Oh my God! Look at this. And then the camera's shaking. He went off screen.
I think
so he can molt.
I thought he was going off screen because he had to blow off some steam because he was putting out a lot of energy just there. So I think he might be slowly going Super Saiyan off screen just to get it.
Yeah.
Just to save.
And then he said, "What was he gonna say?" Oh, he spilled some milk? Nah, please.
Oh no, absolutely. The milk evaporated before.
You can tell that to the moderators.
Yeah, the milk evaporated before it even touched him. Honestly, there's no way. Also, I doubt. Some people have been speculating whether or not that's actually milk that he's drinking in there.
I mean, must be. It's a world record.
That's true. That's true. Though there have been multiple.
It would be a massive scandal if you found out it was like motor oil.
That's true. That's true. Though there have been a lot. I have been seeing a lot of in the future after this video. A lot of people trying to beat his record using other things other than milk. I think there was somebody that used. Silk, which, oh my gosh, it's so much faster. But it's technically
depending on the amount of prep time you're doing, because you can just steam the cereal of your choice into the soak and just like spaghetti.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But unfortunately, this is the milk percent category, so you've got to use milk.
Right. It would be run illegal if you using anything other than milk. I was hearing actually from this guy Cameron that he knew somebody who tried doing it with nitrogen, liquid nitrogen, and apparently that's a massive saver for like heat and energy. Which I mean is still run illegal.
I think it's only TAS that's been able to do it so far. No, of course we've never seen Liam.
Of course.
He's a
right. Nitrogen.
Only milk percent.
Yeah. Well, that's because Liam is actually a good athlete. Honestly.
He respects competition.
Yes, I agree. Don't look behind you.
What kind of cooling do you think he's employing right now?
I think he's doing air release cooling, personally, because I don't see any ice or water. But then again, we don't know what's underneath the screen. That's true.
This one walking behind us.
I said don't look behind you.
I think he's got that like that Noctua brand air cooling. You think?
I think so. Something
knowing Liam's past history, he's probably he's probably not even got a heatsink on that thing.
No,
he's just going wrong. Again, proving you don't. He's proving you can get world record pace and then some using the bottom tier tools and equipment.
I was asking him why he bought it actually, because it's a fairly expensive piece of equipment, but he never actually uses it for his official runs. So I was wondering why he had it, and it was just he was just telling. I think it might be a training thing because when he told me about it, he said that the 3 pennies was honestly worth the price. But I don't know. I think that for such an expensive piece of equipment, I think he should have gotten something else. I mean, he had all that money. He could have bought more bowls. I mean, honestly,
the man is ethereal. Like money has he has no sense of material wealth.
You are right about that.
He's a very practical man.
You're right about that. His sense of material wealth is very, I guess, not corporeal. Remember when he did that whole 3 years in the Tibetan mountains just so he could detach himself from the world? I think that's one of the reasons why he has
side effects.
Yeah,
what we're seeing here.
Yeah,
this wouldn't have been possible if he hadn't spent those 3 years in the Tibetan mountains doing Rashatra.
Exactly.
Oh god.
I think it's oh no, not the back. I think
Let me know what happens.
he just took another bite.
You're kidding me. How did I miss it?
It was lightning fast.
Bro, I don't think this camera, the camera's recording this on, can record in a high enough frame rate to catch all the bites he's taking. Like, you see that slight pause every time he finishes
Do you
the
see him
chew?
just scratch his chin?
Oh,
that's a sign of something. That's a sign of something.
Dude, he's pulling strats we haven't seen since release.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's actually caught that on recording. This could be the first time in history that somebody has caught the scratching of the chin strat.
In a world record run.
World record run, of course.
Who knows? I know there's been plenty of experimentation with it, but no one's been able to pull it off.
Oh, absolutely. I think the only other time that it's been pulled off is when he broke his own record, I'd say 5 years ago.
Man, well, he did it here too.
That's true. That's true.
I think you can definitely tell he's feeling the slog now. Yeah, you can see when he looks into the camera. He's definitely feeling it.
He's feeling it. This is when the run gets so difficult for most serial enthusiasts. I'd say this is probably the brick wall.
Yeah, I like the 22 minute mark. That's the make or break for any run.
Right.
There have been thousands of stopped runs because they couldn't get past 22-minute mark.
Oh my god, thousands of stopped runs. There's been hundreds of casualties from things like this. It's honestly a miracle that this is even a sport still.
Casualties. Yeah, so some people they can't manage the heat enough, and they boil themselves from the inside.
Hate to see it. It's really tragic. It's one of the worst ways to die. Actually, my uncle Joseph actually died trying to replicate this run in that similar way. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the entire manufacturing power. What does the USSR stand for?
The U.S.
SR.
Oh, the USSR.
I
think it's the United Society of Snake. Russians, yeah, snake Russians.
the entire manufacturing power of the USSR. Oh god, what's he doing now?
He's getting more.
Oh my god, did he just get past the 20-minute mark? He did.
Oh my god,
we didn't even see it. That was beyond frame perfect.
Holy shit! I always forget how much this run baffles me every time I see it.
Like, again, if you're not paying attention to every single frame, you're missing.
You're missing so much that's happening. It's
decades of strat building.
Right. I think that's one of the main reasons why most people can't replicate this run is because there's just so much that goes past them. There's so many hidden details, so many frame perfect moves that he makes that nobody else has been yet to replicate like him.
And there's some stuff that you don't even get an indication of it on screen, whether or not it worked.
Right. It's truly bad. How much do you still have? How much do you have left?
I got a decent chunk left. I still got a little bit left.
Still got so much.
I mean, this is why you're not a runner.
Yeah.
I don't have any world records on my belt, but I got some pretty serious PBs.
That's true. I'm not a runner mostly because I don't think my body can handle me going again. I come from a family of runners, and most of I'd say half the casualties in my family are due to failed runs, and I've gone through a few mistakes myself. I tried to replicate this run myself. It was. I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to stand up again. Honestly.
Yeah. The 15-minute mark, the leg breaker.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me get something real quick. Actually, no. Wait. Shit.
What?
Oh, dude. So anyway, I don't think I'll be able to stand up again.
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's trying. You know, I don't think I've seen that bowl in any other state other than full. He's refilling it that quickly.
I know, it's incredible. You can almost not see his progression happen because it's so fast.
You know, Einstein's theory of relativity is the reason it's still a theory. Is because Liam is in complete defiance of it.
Yes,
Right? He's able to move at speeds close to the speed of light and not have any time dilation, and that allows him to pull off these really incredible strats.
It truly is baffling, and the fact that he is only human, yet still going so far beyond.
As proven by the fact that he drank water.
Yes, of course. I just, you know, the funny thing is, you want to know where I actually saw him drink water for that one time? I saw him pour himself a glass of water while we were out on a camping trip on the moon. It was honestly ridiculous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, the sheer power to maintain the hydrogen bonds between the molecules of water in a complete vacuum.
I don't know how he does it, honestly. It looked like he's. I think he was. A lot of people speculate this a lot, but I feel like he was one of at least the
founding fathers.
One of the first people to ever discover water on the moon. I think truly a remarkable feat. Everybody says that,
and not ice, no water.
Yes, we mean liquid water, by the way.
Not to be confused with ice. Ice is everywhere on the moon.
Yeah. Everybody says that Dr. Frida Slaves was the one that you know, Dr. Frida. She was the one that first discovered water on the moon, and you have to give a lot of credit to her because the fact that she figured out the formula to find the water was incredible. But I sincerely believe that Liam found it.
H2 and O together, amazing.
I know it's truly incredible, but I don't know the fact that Liam just found some so flawlessly on that trip without even needing to do any calculations, without needing to use a dowsing rod. The fact that he just took a glass cup, and scooped some water out of the ground, truly incredible.
If I remember correctly, there was some controversy about that. People thought he was cheating.
Yeah.
Because the odds were, what were they? Like 3.6 trillion to 1?
Yeah, it was something like that. I thought it was like 4.6.
It's possible. That was too much milk.
If that's a run killer right there.
I'm not.
You're not going for a run, right? But I'm sitting right here. If you were going for the run, I would already be gone. But
yeah, there's a lot of people that I'm trying to tell you that a lot of people who want to get into serial running, but don't understand the sheer heat it creates. Like that entire room is built out of, I think it's called gallium.
Yes.
It's something about the space shuttle out of. It has like basically zero heat retention. It's great.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's gallium actually.
I heard that his dresser is the dressers in actually the dorm buildings that we all live in. They're made of a special kind of wood that doesn't burn or rot or anything. So
yeah, it's called metal.
That's true. Metal trees are hard to find though. So the fact that this was able to be put together was truly a feat of itself.
I mean, again, the man's so humble. That probably is just a real wood dresser.
Oh my god!
I know in his room for safety he's got a metal one. I think it's fire rated too.
That probably makes sense, honestly.
I need somewhere to put.
Just put it in your pouch. Put it in your stomach pouch.
Fuck no. That's stomach pouches for someone else entirely, buddy.
Nah, that's where I keep my spare change.
That's where I keep the spare pulling rods.
Got it. I usually keep my cooling rods in my intestinal tract, just to keep them, moving.
See, that is the meta, but I prefer to have it on hand because they're just useful to have around,
That's very true.
If you're in a situation where you need to stick a cooling rod in something, it is a bit of a hassle to reach up in your asshole and just pull it out.
That is very true. It is a lot. It is very much a hassle. I gotta dislocate my wrist and then my elbow, and it's just it's a mess, honestly.
It just feels nice though.
That, you know, I can't deny that. It's almost. I would say. Okay, if people are gonna argue with me on this, but I'd say it's almost as nice as sucking your own dick.
No, Liam tried that once, and apparently it feels more like giving head than getting head.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess it's a different experience for everybody then.
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely, it's very true that like the man feels no sexual pleasure. He's beyond that.
Oh, absolutely. He's so beyond any of it. It's just amazing. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me. He reminds me of the story of Beowulf. Just truly defying all, being only human, yet being so infinitely powerful that nothing can stop him except for his own willingness to stop. Except the difference between him and Beowulf is that Beowulf was actually killed by a dragon and Liam skinned a dragon. But you see the similarities.
He's wearing the skin of it right now, actually.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that, actually.
And before people say like, oh, so he's not being humble, he's wearing the skin of a dragon.
Yeah.
Now dragons, they are cheap. They are cheap to buy due to their transportation costs. They're light, but they're bulky.
Right.
It is very easy to kill and skin a dragon.
Right.
Back then, in the days of the original Beowulf, they were much harder to kill. They were much stronger. But years of breeding them for docility has made them substantially easy to kill. Yeah, you could go get a chip stone, just got yourself a dragon right there.
Yeah, back in those days, dragons I think were hunted for sport, so it really dimmed down the populations of them. But I think a lot of just like habitat breeding, there have been
Domestication.
Definitely domestication was a big one. Yeah. Which is still a controversial topic to this day, actually. Domesticating a dragon, I knew somebody who had a domesticated dragon.
Really?
Bit his face off, clean off. Like it looked like
a risky run.
It is a risky run, and it's a very big risk. And many people have been trying to outlaw for a while, but it's just if you can't handle owning a dragon, then don't domesticate a dragon.
It's not even that hard to own a dragon, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta be seriously negligent before it bites your face off.
Right. And if you don't, it's really not hard to. All you gotta do is feed it, which honestly isn't that difficult. A good slab of elephant meat isn't that hard to come by nowadays. So I feel like
I killed 2 elephants just getting here.
Yeah, exactly. And when you buy them at grocery stores, they're so cheap.
Yeah, and of course, viewers, if you hold on, what's he doing now?
I think he stopped.
Oh my God!
I think he finished. I think
we missed the end of the run.
We missed
I'm so sorry.
Damn it!
All right, hold on, wait.
I guess I would give it a 7.8 out of 10.
7.8 out of 10. Of course,
so
that is the mathematically fastest way to skip the ratings.
That is true. It's such a humble one too.
Oh man. True. I mean. So I know we were going on about the run because the run just finished, but the run, it's more than just the run. The entire video is a cinematic masterpiece.
It truly is. I feel like this should win an Oscar, if anything. It should win a Blue and White Society Award, if anything.
Awesome. But I mean, okay. Now let's go. We could go on about why this video is so good till the end, till he get to the universe.
That is so true.
But what do you think is the greatest flaw here? Because me personally, I do think the video is under-edited.
You know what?
That cut at the end, completely unnecessary.
I see what you mean. Personally, I think that cut at the end, I feel like that kind of fit in with the general tone of the style, but I can see what you mean when you say that it's flawed. I think for me, I'd say the only flaw that I really had with it was when he stepped away to burn off the extra steam.
Heat energy?
Yeah. Like, I feel like
that was a speedrunning strat.
It was a speedrunning strat, and who am I to argue with the speedrunning strat?
But clearly it works. He had to burn time just so his time wouldn't exceed the known physical laws of the universe.
Exactly, because he's such a humble person. It would be so rude to the creator of the universe, Joe Biden, to just it would be so rude to him to just defy the laws of the universe.
And think about the scientists, right?
I know.
They spend all these time creating these physical laws of the universe.
Right.
It'd be really annoying if he just broke all of them. They had to think of new physical laws of the universe.
Right, and it's another controversial topic, but it would be so, like, for scientists like free to slaves, I think it would be it would just be such a heartbreaking thing to see, just Liam absolutely destroying what you worked so hard to discover.
I mean, like when Einstein came in, Joe Periodic had to rework his entire table.
Exactly.
Right? And that it nearly killed him. You wouldn't be able to handle another breach in the physical laws of the universe.
Exactly. It's honestly incredible how
the man is humble beyond words.
He truly is. I'm gonna finish this milk because I'm just gonna finish this as like a snack later in my room. Honestly.
How much is left?
What?
How much is left? See that, viewers? You can't see it, but that is an empty box.
I'm sorry. I couldn't complete.
Well, it's okay. Since the accident, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for you to manage.
It's been so hard being disabled after the accident.
The man's too hot.
That's very true. I don't think my legs would be able to handle any more restraint.
God, I want to cry. This has been a terrible experience eating this much fucking cereal.
You were really going at it.
I was kind of going for PB, but not really.
Nah.
I'm gonna come down from like such a fucking sugar high in a few hours.
Dude,
how many calories did I just eat?
That's a good question. This one's got 5. This one's got 150. What do you have?
Wait, you have 150? Oh, per serving, dude.
Oh, per serving?
I did the whole box. That's that's nearly like 1,300 calories. Damn, I really just ate that I just ate that in sugar.
I always hate it when they put per serving on the side of the box. Like, just tell me what's in here. Because my serving could be different from what you think a serving is.
But like a serving of like McDonald's French fries is like 6 fries.
Yeah, exactly. Like
absolutely absurd.
If you're gonna tell me how many calories I'm eating, tell me how many I'm actually have here. Like,
oh God, how many? All right, are we? Is this the end of the review?
I think so. I think this was very insightful. Thank you for having me.
If we do another one, we're gonna burn through the table.
Yes. Thank you for having me on the show. This was truly an honor to be here to talk about a dear friend.
It was an absolute honor to be on your show.
I just thanked you.
I was hoping you'd go with it. I'm humbled to be here today.
Thank you, and I'm humbled too that Liam would invite us to review his.
Yes, thank you, Liam.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you for being here. Even though you can't physically be here, your mental mind space sitting here across from us, I must say,
he is cooling down from a run I did a few hours ago.
Yes, that is very true.
Right, it's always important to stay in a non-corporeal form after runs. You could get a urinary tract infection otherwise.
That is very true. If anything, I think the sun might be getting a little brighter out because he's still burning off some heat.
Putting a couple of Google of BTUs into the sun real quick.
Yeah. So,
I didn't even finish the milk.
Dude, I still have an entire other container. I still have so much here. I'm just gonna be walking back with a thing of milk and cereal.
All right. Well, that's the end of the show.
Thank you. Any last words?
You heard it here first, folks.